Greetings, programs. This is Wretch, and welcome back to Technobabylon. In the last episode, we visited the apartment of Giel van der Waal, who was going to be our informant on the mindjacking case, and we found both Giel and his husband murdered in very gruesome fashion upstairs. We're down in the kitchen right now, and this is the maid covered in blood. Now, we know that she has a battery pack that we can grab and try and charge up, so I think we're gonna try the knife first. I've been looking the situation over, and we'll see if this works, maybe.
What are you up to?
Just doing some surgery.
Nice. Power cell. Now, the question is, where exactly do we charge it? Drinks machine, wine rack, the terminal. Don't think there's anywhere in the terminal we can charge it. Oh, wait a minute. Outside. There's that, the floor bot, the Roomba. He had a charge station. Maybe that'll work. Let's give that a shot. Oh, he's walking. That's always a good... That is the best thing that you can see in an adventure game, is a character moving after you decide to try something. After a few moments of contact, the gauge on the side of the cell fills. Cool, now we can fire up the Maid and see what exactly has happened here. I don't think we have to use the Roomba. Yet, at least. I also had an idea about using the... What did we find on the art? The magnetic base and putting it on the fishing rod to pick up the gun at the bottom, since it's made of metal. We'll try that here in a sec. First off, though, let's see what's going on here. I don't know if Regis should be doing this. He's not exactly... Oh, never mind. He is capable.
CI wetware systems
beginning reboot. Beginning recovery from
critical failure.
Basic input-output executing.
NBR unified bootloader executing kernel.
Kernel executing
SBININIT. Calibrating
CI state
with USD.
Oh, that is better.
Wow. She sounds... And actually, she looks and sounds just like Yvette from the movie Clue.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Hello? Who are you?
Je m'appelle Chantal. I am Monsieur Giel et Monsieur Dacqueray's maid.
You're a synthetic maid?
Pardon, mademoiselle? I do not understand.
A synth.
Excusez-moi, what is a synth?
It certainly stays in character.
I help the masters with their household things.
And where were you made?
Mademoiselle, I was born in France.
Yeah, because all French people I know run on graphene power cells.
Oh, crap. What if she doesn't know what she is? Personality, information... I guess let's just go down the line here.
What can you tell me about the van der Waals?
They are the best employers a young French girl could hope to have.
Are they really?
Are they?
So, monsieur, so loving, and with such exquisite taste.
Wow, they must have got this one customized for sycophancy.
Do you know anyone who might want to hurt them?
Oh no, monsieur. They are beloved by all.
That tendency to actually imitate someone's accent when you're talking to them, that's actually called echolalia. And a lot of people have that. I guess we have to break the news.
What the hell happened upstairs?
How do you mean, monsieur?
The room's recent redecoration. Shades of Giel everywhere.
Wow,
And
Lau.
the body of Dakari van der Waal, shot to pieces in the tub. Any opinions on this?
Oh, monsieur, I cannot discuss this. I have been told, most strictly, not to discuss what goes on upstairs.
Even if it includes the double homicide of your owner?
I have my orders. What would Monsieur Giel think if I went against him?
Probably not a great deal anymore.
She doesn't quite seem to get what's happened.
Might not have been written with a comprehension of abstracts like death.
Maybe that's the fourth law of robotics that was added. Don't ever reveal what happened
Have you had your
upstairs.
safety protocols removed?
Monsieur?
Would you be able to do anything Mr. van der Waal told you?
Anything?
Anything.
Monsieur, you should not ask such questions. I am just the maid.
2 men have been killed upstairs. There's blood and human remains all over the room, and all over you. If you weren't
That's what
directly
I'm interested
involved,
about.
then you're at least a material witness.
I am sorry, monsieur. I cannot say what happens upstairs. Monsieur Giel, he values his privacy greatly.
How about we take you down to cell and manually pull your memory apart?
Regis, it's a synth. Threatening it won't help.
Yeah, fourth law, definitely.
What do you do around here?
I do the cleaning, the cooking, and the shopping.
And that's it?
Monsieur, it would not be proper for me to say.
So you are a sex bot.
Mon Dieu, how dare you infer such a thing?
What can you remember before you ran out of power?
Monsieur, I remember many things. My memory is holographic. But I have Monsieur Gale's confidence to consider.
Even if Cell requires it?
I cannot simply discuss what happens around here without his permission.
He's certainly paid for loyalty.
Now, is she aware that she's a robot because she said her memory's holographic, or is that a new terminology in this time instead of a photographic memory?
Maybe we can get more sense out of it if we knew who made it. Where did you come from?
Lyons, monsieur.
No, where did you really come from? As in, who put you together?
Monsieur, I do not know what you're trying to imply.
Superuser platform driver detail int 10216A actual update source.
Search S&S Synthetics, City of Newton.
The name's not appearing on the registration list. Maybe Vanderwall has the contact data?
If they can give us an easier way than cracking its skull open.
Well, that'd be something.
Why the hell did they get a synth like this?
Surely you realize, monsieur. All the best maids in the world, they are French.
And the best lovers, I hear.
What are you implying, mademoiselle?
I never had Gil down as quite such a francophile.
I am also very discreet, monsieur. When you care for someone's home, there are a lot of things that you hear.
Or do.
Mademoiselle, such slander. And even if true, I would not say. I have Monsieur Gale's confidence to think of.
I have to say that this has some of the best voice acting I've seen in a point-and-click adventure game, like, period.
Thanks. We'll keep looking around.
My pleasure to evapt, monsieur.
Now, I realized at the end of the last episode, I can use the cooking gel on the hand, so let's go ahead and try that before we go fishing. You cover the hand in the thermal gel and it becomes noticeably warmer. So let's give that a shot. We've already put in the secret code. User biomet.
Definitely his hand, but the system won't recognize it.
That's strange. I figured that would have been it. Oh, temperature control. We got to put this up to a human hand. So, and I thank you for putting Fahrenheit and Celsius on here for us Yanks. 98. Now let's try it. You cover the hand in thermal gel and it becomes noticeably warmer. Now let's see if that works. There we go. Contacts: Al's Body Shop, Amelia Disayanke, Antoine Richard, Beatrice Wells, Binky Franklin, The Blockwatch, BRU, Caleb Brown, Cell Emergency, The Cleaners, Custodial Cleaning, Custodial Repair. Why is all that there if they have the Maid? D, Decorized Traveler, Dragon, Daniel DeZille, Dominic, French Embassy, Jazz Hands. Wow. S&S Synthetics, Psychic University. She has quite the list here. Or they do, actually. Well, now that we can access that, let's go upstairs and go fishing, and then we'll come back to this. Now, let's try the magnetic base.
There, a magnet at the end of a fishing line.
For catching submarines?
Well, definitely catching something that shoots. So now let's see if our fishing expedition bears any fruit, or firearms. There we go. I heard that dink.
Got it.
The murder weapon?
One of them, anyway. Why is it in the jacuzzi, though?
What we really need is a witness.
Let's try showing the gun to the maid. To a vet, rather. And see what she has to say about this.
You recognize this?
Perhaps, monsieur? But I should not discuss it.
You saw what happened.
Monsieur, I must not speak of what happens in the bedroom. Monsieur Gill has been quite clear.
Talk about taking orders too literally.
Well, let's go ahead and call S&S Synthetics then. Some of these other places look interesting as well. But let's try this one first.
Stepford and Son, Synthetic Associates. Liam Stepford speaking. Ah, Mr. Vanderwall. I trust everything is satisfactory.
Mr. Stepford, my name is Dr. Charles Regis. I'm a cell agent.
Oh my, yes. How may I help, Dr. Regis?
I'm investigating the death of one of your clients, Giel Vanderwall.
Oh my, yes. That sounds terrible.
Wow, that is, that was the most, like, insincere thing I've ever heard.
We've got your company's name linked to the synthetic in the apartment.
Oh my, yes. A repurposed IL-240 platform running a BN110187 update cycle. A Maid, yes? And a very expensive one it was too, yes?
That looks like the one.
Oh my, yes, he purchased a complete body. Though it looks like he had some afterwork done on it elsewhere, oh yes.
What kind of afterwork?
It looks like the personality was tooled elsewhere, yes. Likely to more particular tastes, yes.
Not
Yes.
something you'd do?
Mr. Regis, this is a family business, oh yes? We simply sell platforms. We cannot be held responsible for alterations thereafter.
Yes.
What can you tell me about this synth?
Everything up until its point of sale, oh my yes. We recently acquired a number of IL-240 platforms, formerly industrial models. With
Yes.
some cosmetic retooling, they're fit for a great many humanoid roles, oh my yes.
Like housework?
Oh my
Oh,
yes.
man.
Like this platform, we sell many without including a personality. There are a great many legal and ethical restrictions on the sale of AIs within Newton. But if one were to acquire an AI mind state from elsewhere and incorporate it...
It leaves you completely blame-free for whatever's done with it.
Quite so, Dr. Regis. Oh my, yes.
Well, then.
We believe this synth to be a material witness, or involved, in a murder.
Oh my, no! How horrific!
It's unwilling to cooperate with us, though. Vanderwall seems to have ordered it to remain silent about certain areas of his home.
Oh my, secrecy is one of many reasons that users opt for non-OEM personalities. If you wish, I could have one of my engineers disassemble its mind state in order to recover memories. This may take several hours depending upon the algorithm used for laying down synaptic engrams.
I'm afraid time is a critical factor, Mr. Stepford. Is there any way I can do it here?
Oh, there may be. Oh my, yes. I shall transfer you the necessary tool.
Oh, wow. CI Mind State Splitter.
What's this splitter for?
CI platform minds are modular, Dr. Regis. Oh my, yes. All are made of 3 components: personality, role, and platform memory. The Maid's desire not to tell you likely stems from her personality.
So if she had a different personality,
Something more helpful.
she might tell us what we need to know.
It may not be quite so simple, but that is the foundation of the idea. Oh my, yes.
Where would I find other mind state modules?
Any other platform that runs a communicative interface. It is not simply limited to synthetic platforms. Oh my, no.
This kind of guy reminds me of Paul Bearer. So let's just see what we're doing here.
What does a personality do in a synth?
The personality determines a great deal of its behavior. Oh my, yes. In many cases, it's the most noticeable part of its intelligence. It governs how it may act and how it behaves in its interaction with users.
This one thinks it's a French maid.
Perhaps copied from the mind state of a real example of such.
Okay, now for role.
What does the role memory do?
It alters how a platform will perceive a situation, and also acts as a source of knowledge for its job.
How would it be different?
Take, for example, a man in the street. A platform with the role of a sales clerk may see a customer.
A law enforcement unit may see a potential suspect.
Oh my, yes, and the role will furnish it with instructions on how to handle it.
And the platform memory, finally.
What is a platform memory component?
These are the memories that each individual unit has recorded. At simplest, it is often a holographic matrix in which engrams are laid down. Sight, sound, and any other sensors available are stored in here. Oh my, yes. Based on its role and personality, a unit may have a different understanding of these memories.
So, it'd perceive it differently depending on how the rest of its mind was built?
Oh my, yes.
That's interesting.
That's all I need to know for now.
Please don't hesitate to get in contact if you think we can help. Oh my, yes.
Wow, that was interesting. So then, let us go ahead and use the CI splitter with the Maid. Actually, we can do that with the drinks machine too, I would imagine. Let's try the Maid first. Maid, Maid, Maid. Done, done, done. And that's all that we can do is just... Interesting. So... Huh. Okay. What about the drink machine? Mind state acquired drinks machine. Now, what about Sheffy? She's incredibly helpful for the most part.
Hi, I'm Chef. What can
I didn't really want to talk to you, Sheffy.
Never mind.
Just wanted to use the splitter on you. There we go. Now that should be all that I'm seeing. So now...
Bonjour, Miss.
Now is there anything else? The crime scene, what do you do? Why the personality? Same old stuff.
My pleasure.
Now let's use the splitter. Here we go. Now, man, all kinds of different personalities we can try. Let's try... Let's just go down the line and get Sheffy, Sheffy, Sheffy. This is not going to work, but I just want to see what happens. We've given Sheffy a form. God help us all.
Hello. Who are you?
Well, when they get messy, right?
Right.
I clean up the apartment, right?
Right.
And anything else that needs doing around here. I'm here to make everyone happy, whatever it takes.
Jeez, it's like giving amphetamines to a synth.
No wonder they only keep this personality in food machines.
Indeed.
What can you tell me about the Vanderwalls?
They're great fun. I like them a lot.
Any other thoughts on them?
I like you guys too. You're fun as well.
Is there anything you don't like?
Nope.
So...
What can you remember before you ran out of power?
Oh, sorry. I'd love to help, but I can't.
You're not going to assist in investigation?
Don't get me wrong. I want to tell you everything. Only thing is, I'm built into the wall. I barely see anything.
Okay, so... I think I know what to do here.
A really great day.
So, let's use the splitter. It's personality that we need to deal with. So the memory that we need to deal is the barman. Memory of the maid. The personality of the chef. Maybe the personality of the barman. Let's try the barman. First off, see what the barman looks like.
Hey, y'all.
Howdy.
Hello. What can you remember before you ran out of power?
Ain't much to remember. Gil chose another one of those terrible wines. Then he got some stuff out of the fridge and went upstairs. Ain't seen him since. Not much to remember when you're built into a wall.
Except you're not anymore.
Huh. Hey, you're right.
Now, let's see here.
What can you tell me about the Vanderwalls?
They're a strange pair.
We can tell that from the decor.
They're trying to get away from their connections to organized crime.
You've overheard a bit about this.
Oh, yeah. They've been trying to go legit for years. But with Gil, it was always just one more job.
So, this person doesn't mind revealing things. So, let's go with that.
Keep looking around.
Y'all come back real soon.
You hear? 3 in 1. Now, let's go the personality. We're going to experiment here and see what happens, but the memory of the maid, definitely. The personality of the barman. And The role of the chef. Let's see what we created here.
Hey, y'all.
Hello?
Now,
What can you remember before you ran out of power?
Son, there's nothing I'd like more than to help a lawman. But sometimes a man's confidence is more important. What happens upstairs, well, that's between me and the Vanderwalls.
alright, so that didn't work.
Thanks.
Y'all come back.
So, the barman didn't work in that respect. Let's give the personality of Sheffy with the role of the barman, I guess. I think that might work. I know we definitely need to keep the maid's memory because she was there.
Hi!
Hello.
Hello? What can you remember before you ran out of power?
Ooh, ooh, ooh!
Yes?
I remember something.
What is it?
I'm sorry. The memory module is holographic, but isn't wholly compatible. I need something to help me remember.
You're asking for a bribe?
Oh, Regis.
I just need one of those menmi...
Mnemonics?
Yeah, that's it!
So, something that'd help jog your memory about what happened.
Yeah, that's it!
Maybe we could use something from the scene.
Ah, we can go ahead and use the gun.
Thanks. We'll keep looking around.
Have a really great day!
Now she's like Harley Quinn. Blood and all. So, how does this trigger your memory? Sorry.
Does this ring any bells?
Oh, yeah! It's what Mr. Gill used when I...
Uh-oh.
We were all up in the bedroom earlier this evening.
You're worrying too much.
You promised me that you'd gotten out of it.
I have. This was merely a favor for an old friend.
And look where it's gotten you.
They were arguing about something. It sounded big.
Don't you think I know what this could mean? You asked me to talk to that damned cell agent, and I agreed. You see what I do for you?
I know. And I knew you'd do the right thing eventually.
It's not just because it's the right thing, or because you asked. It's because of what it would mean to the whole city.
Mr. Gill was grumpy, but not at Mr. Dakari so much. Then he asked for some of his special wine.
Chantel, be a dear. Bring me my wine.
That must be the stuff.
The lousy stuff they've got in the wine rack.
Yeah. Probably mixed with the amphetamines.
To law and order.
Dung dung.
Yeah, but he puts extra things in his wine as well.
Whoa.
Gil, what's wrong?
It must have been my...
Holy crap.
What is this?
What's what?
Mr. Gill seemed to be real worried about something.
Who are you?
Oh, he's grabbing the gun.
Gil, what are you doing with that gun?
Stay away. Don't come any closer.
Hell's bells.
Ah! No! Get off me! Chantel,
He sounded like he was in trouble.
get it out of me!
He kept telling me there was something in him. I asked what he meant.
It's inside me! Get in there and get it out!
And the maid's personality. She'd have done anything he asked.
Oh. Fatality.
I didn't find anything, though.
Hell's
So
bells.
Vanderwall had a hallucinatory freakout.
Sounds like it was whatever he was putting in the wine. We'd better find out what it was.
Oh, I know. I know everything about drinks. Mr. Gill was buying up cheap wine and using wetware to artificially age it.
Wetware.
Yeah, he kept it in the refrigerator.
There's the fridge open.
Ow! Jeez, what is that? Can't you hear it?
I don't think I'm wired. What sits in the fridge is a memory module with a strange configuration. Based on what you were told, you're certain this is what the blackmailer was after.
There! The wetware on the middle shelf. It rapidly ages the wine to how it's wanted.
Not anymore, it doesn't. It's been reprogrammed. That memory module's broadcasting a signal. The wetware in the refrigerator's interpreting it as an order to reformat itself.
So it stopped being a wine aid and ended up a powerful hallucinogen?
Looks that way.
You want me to carry it? You look uncomfortable.
Yeah, something about it hurts.
Wow. Now what?
Hey!
We're heading back to cell. A forensics team will be here in a while. Just don't try to make, cook, or clean anything while we're gone, okay?
I got it!
Thank you, Chefy/Yvette/Harley. So back at cell headquarters? Yeah. Autopsy lab. T-minus 2 hours?
Apparently this is what Central wanted me to see. Why would it do this? I stopped him.
Charlie.
I promised him I could help.
Oh no.
It did this to him.
Maybe it's trying to hammer home the message. After all, Central didn't ask you to talk him out of it. It said neutralize.
Why would it be so?
Dr. Regis.
You. Soulless. Callous. I promised him.
His euthanasia was a necessary measure. 75% of the captured bombers have attempted self-immolation in custody. The risk of repeating such an action was unacceptable.
He wouldn't have.
Whatever the case may have been, cell command offices are now safe from...
Safe from what?
Central?
Uh-oh.
General alarm.
General alarm. Central functions compromised.
Localized E-war attacks detected within heuristic barrier systems. Systems entering siege mode. All personnel equipped for abstract dynamic countermeasures. Please report to action stations. Repeat.
Abstract dynamics to action stations.
Yeah, it looks like things
Sounds
are...
like I'm needed.
Yeah.
Remember, no matter what Central says, you've done a great job today.
Certainly doesn't feel like it. But I'll go ahead and end the episode here, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you liked it, go ahead and leave a like down below, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, that'd be a big help, and we'll see you next time. Later days, everyone.